In Group A in the 7-Days EuroCup, Nizhny Novgorod take on Lietkabelis in the CEC Nagorny, with the home side having not yet qualified for the top 16 after losing to Herbalife Gran Canaria last time out. They go into this one fighting for the last available place in the top 16. Last week's reverse sees them go to 2 and 3 in the standings, while Lietkabelis have already qualified. The visitors will be looking for victory to improve their position going into the top 16 and also to avenge the 72-75 defeat at the hands of Nizhny earlier in the regular season. The onus very much on the Russians in this one. In the Dom Sportova, 7DAYS Zagreb take on MZT Skopje Aerodrome, and the away team will know by game time if they must win or not to avoid elimination, with Nizhny Novgorod playing before them. For the home side, they go in search of their 5th consecutive win after qualifying for the top 16 last week, with an exciting 68-69 victory against Lietkabelis Cedevita, narrowly winning 85-89. In Group B, Khimki Moscow region take on Alba Berlin, and the Russians have a chance to become the first team from Group B to qualify for the top 16 if they win this encounter, and they are unbeaten at home so far this season. For Alba, this will be a hard-fought battle between two of the highest scoring teams, Khimki averaging 90.2 points per game and Alba 89.5. Elbadin Kikanovic could be key for the away team here. Lietuvas Rytas Vilnius take on Retabet Bilbao Basket in the Siemens Arena. This is a critical encounter for both teams. Lietuvas cannot qualify, but victory would dramatically increase their chances of making it into the top 16, while the Spanish visitors cannot be eliminated if they lose, with both teams in joint 5th place on a 2 and 3 record. This is a true showdown. Bilbao won the first game 80-76. Into Group C, UCAM Murcia entertains Zenit St. Petersburg in the Palacio de los Deportes de Murcia. Group C's qualifiers for the top 16 have already been decided, so teams are now playing for position, and UCAM, who won their first meeting with Zenit 83-85, know a win is vital and could see them go top. While for the Russians, who have played a game less after sitting out last week, they will look to the competition's top scorer Ryan Toulson. FC Bayern Munich meet Unicaja Malaga on Wednesday night. Bayern beat Unicaja 62-74 earlier in the season, and Bayern know a win here would give them the edge for first place in almost every tie-break situation. But Unicaja will be in confident form, having beaten Budognost Voli Podgorica last week 93-75, and they'll be out to avenge that early season loss against Bayern. In Group D, Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem take on Union Olympia Ljubljana, and victory for the home side would guarantee them a place in the top 16. But for the visitors, victory is the minimum that they require to avoid elimination from the competition, as they stand on 1 win and 5 defeats so far this campaign. And it would be even better for them if they could win by 15 points after losing 74-89 in the reverse fixture earlier in the season. In the second game in Group D, Rasha Farm take on Lokomotiv Kuban Krasnodar, and the home team have already qualified for the top 16, and they will want to improve on their standing in Group D. They won 62-77 in Russia earlier in the season, and the visitors can book their place in the next stage with a win in this one after sitting out week 7, and they will hope to use their 2-point accuracy over Ulm to their advantage in this encounter.